crappy. I forgot to actually change where you're going. I know you're set on going through Castlevania, but I need to have you go through somewhere else. Come on. Where are you gonna go? Oh, yeah. Go ahead and show us the man and the legend. Yeah, look at those muscles. Well, everybody, this is the second of 4 matches today. We do have matches on Wednesday, and very likely don't make us bored on Tuesday, depending on things. So we've got a lot of stuff coming up as well. The GDQ hotfix on Friday with some classic Kusog7ande players. Let's please welcome on in our GM for match number 2, the Time Stalker. Parsley and Sage, throw them out. Rosemary, nobody cares for you, but apparently you stock time. Hello there, Time Stalker.
Hey, Brasentia, how's it going?
Going well. It's not spelled the same as the herb, but I like to imagine you like putting thyme on your food.
Not a big fan of thyme, actually.
Really? Well,
yeah.
Well, I think rosemary's overrated, so whatever. Stupid rosemary.
I did have to laugh, though, at what someone said in chat.
What did they say?
So, Just Huxley was talking about how they hope that this next match is truly cursed. And I had to laugh because this game does involve curses.
Wait. You had a picture that you wanted me to share.
Yes.
Where's that picture?
Absolutely.
I want to.
It's in your DM.
You slid into my DMs. Let me go and check. Okay, because I need to share this picture first, and we need to try to get people to guess what game this is. Okay? Okay. Let me go ahead and change. I'm almost there. Okay. I think we're good. Let me do the reveal here. This is the picture.
Yes.
Okay, everybody, what game is this? Arr, it is a pirate. There is a pirate. Monkey Island knockoff. It's not a Monkey Island knockoff. Blasphemous Roar. You know Jack Sparrow? Yeah, this actually is Jack Sparrow.
This is legally distinct Jack Sparrow. Yes.
Legally distinct Jack Sparrow in our good game, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl for Game Boy Advance. I'm not sure why they made Jack Sparrow look so different, but hey, whatever. I play video games, I don't make them.
Why Jack Sparrow looks so different is because this game was developed in tandem with the movie, and they didn't know that Johnny Depp was going to be the actual main character until after the reveal.
Well, that's fun. Do you have any more facts for us?
Yeah, I happen to love that this game just...
It's terrible.
Okay, I'm excited. Well, I'm going to work on getting things captured because it's Game Boy Advance. It's got a weird resolution, and that's always fun.
But my favorite thing about this game is that it's, as Roar said, this wasn't... They really weren't sure they were going to get the license, but like nothing about this game mirrors the movie. Like, the character is distinct. The way he talks is not Jack Sparrow. Nothing I could find from as far as I got into this game actually tied in with the movie.
I mean, you don't have to tie it in. You know, why does
actually
make
one
a
more
good
factoid?
game?
This is a prequel.
Wait, this is a prequel?
And yet they called it Curse of the Black Pearl.
Wait, how do you know so much about this, Blasphemous Roar? Is this your favorite game? Roar?
He keeps going in and out.
Whatever. Blasphemous Roar. Let me go ahead and hop in and yell some
I've
quote-unquote
just played it before.
facts. And he left. He didn't even, finish his word, and he left. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, this game was part of our most recent BizHawk Shuffler race. This was one of the two what we call meme games. and I had to use it. I just had to use it after I played it.
One of the two what games?
Meme games. They're the ones
meme.
that are thrown in to
bean.
to
I'm like, I like beans. Come on, Ron, let's go find some beans. That's a different IP altogether. But honestly, I like memes and I like beans, and I will go ahead and take either of them. As far as I can see, two of our players may not be streaming quite yet. I don't see Willard J. Bradley online.
I sent you in the Game Masters thing.
Oh, okay. I'll take a look in just a second. As soon as I finish capturing Exuno, our resident pony. Every stream group needs a pony. That's just like the law. I hear your keyboard a lot, by the way.
Sorry.
Are you texting your crush?
No.
Are you texting my crush?
I don't know. Justin's handle, so.
I have many crushes. As they say in Teen Girl Squad, I have a crush on every boy. Or do I? I probably don't know. There are plenty that I don't. Yeah. Sorry, all you dummies. Don't like the dummies. Don't like the. I don't know. Let's go ahead and stop talking about this topic, and we'll talk about something else. Oh no!
It is not cruel and unusual. I have cruel and unusual in my thing, but this isn't cruel and unusual.
I hate
it's
Windows.
Unusual.
Can I go ahead and say that Windows is dumb and evil, and I hate that sometimes I accidentally shake one window and everything minimizes. Supposedly if you shake the window again, like everything should pop back up. Never does for me. Windows hates me. I have a crush on Bubsy. Now stop that slander, chat. I do not have a crush on Bubsy.
No, he has a crush on Kid Cool.
No, I don't. No, he's just a kid. What's wrong with you? Okay, let me go. Okay, I think I found what you were talking about there. Then again, the king does give him a girlfriend. Kid Cool's probably like at least in his 30s or 40s at this point. It's been more than 30 years. Yeah, I guess like when Kid Cool came out, I could have had a crush on him. And that would have been fine. But I was also like probably 5 years old. And so a crush would have been like, oh, I like that he likes video games. That's what a crush was when I was like 5 years old. Then when I found out that like he once ate a worm, I'm like, ew, gross. No more crushes. Kid Cool eats worms. What?
I remember a book growing up that was about eating worms. It was a bet a person took in the book, and it was the most bizarre book I've ever read.
One of the books that I remember from when I was a kid that was somehow really... I don't know. It was called There's a Boy in the Girl's Bathroom. And
Wag the dog, that's correct. It's how to eat fried worms.
Ew. Gross. Yeah, there's a boy in the girl's bathroom, and I love how, like, how subverted the ending is, because finally the boy does manage to get into the girl's bathroom, and he's like, just like a normal bathroom in here. What the crap?
I actually found a book from my childhood that I'd read and that wanted my kids to read, which was The Haunting of Grade 3.
Ah! I'm scared.
It's actually a real. Oh, the Wayside book, Codeman. The Wayside book, school books are great.
Yeah, everybody should read those. I really like the math versions of those books where they make you do weird word math, and it's actually a very fascinating logic puzzle. If you've never played the ones that deal with mathematics, you should read those. Okay, they're fan-freaking-tastic. Amelia Bedelia rocked. Wayside Story. I kind of want to read the Wayside Story books.
Oh, they're so good.
On stream, or the Wayside School.
Yeah.
Yo ho, yo ho. Not the yogurt, Justin. I'm not talking about yogurt. I'm talking about pirates. He's just quoting yogurt commercials now.
Drink up me hearties, yo ho.
Drink up the hearts. Yo ho.
Willard in the match room. This game is a vast improvement on sound quality over my first round.
Yeah.
Willard said he had Jurassic Boy too.
Oh. Yeah, this would definitely be a lot better. Okay, I'm checking to see if the players are ready. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, and all 4 are ready. So I need all of your legally distinct pirate emotes. Recursioning, thank you for the sub. Thank you everybody else who has followed and subscribed during the time that we have had between matches. I usually don't talk about you all during the matches because I want to focus on the games, but it is a huge help. Thank you all. Now spam your pirate emotes. I can be a pirate. I'm trying to think. There was another one, another set of books that I love that was like, help, I'm trapped in my dog's body, or help, I'm trapped in the teacher's body, or help, I'm trapped in my sister's body. Those books were fun. I very much enjoyed them when I was a kid.
I loved the My Teacher is an Alien series.
Oh, yeah, I read those. Okay, we've got pirates, everybody. Maybe not the pirates you remember from the movies, but who cares?
Yeah, look at that sprite. And that jump that Willard is showing off is terrible. Like, it gets no distance at all.
That's a jump?
Yeah, it looks more like a hop, but that's your jump.
It looks like a walk cycle, just a really crappier walk cycle, but I guess that's a jump. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful.
So you've been marooned on your island and you have to find wood to build a fire.
They have so many pieces of A tier. Let me tell you. Oh my gosh, have you played any of the new Monkey Island game?
I haven't played any of the Monkey Island games yet.
Okay.
Timer's not running?
Oh, come on. I even started it. There. Sorry. When I shook all the windows, I accidentally minimized the timer. It's running. It's running. It's going. It was just minimized, so you couldn't tell. I didn't mess it up quite as bad this time, everybody.
Looks like Kerma's already found the wood, so...
Ah, yeah, gotta find the wood. Yeah, I'd say... I'm trying to think. If you want a good first experience with Monkey Island, just don't play Monkey Island 4. Any of the others would be a good starting experience. I'd even say, like, the latest one, even though there are a lot of callbacks to previous games, I don't know how much they're required. I'd probably suggest at least playing 1 or 2 of the other games before playing the latest game. Yeah.
Yeah, so, fun fact, everybody found that cave a lot faster than I did when I was playing in the shuffler race.
Well!
I walked past it like 3 times before realizing it was an open cave. Okay, so now you have to find 5 bags of gold that are randomly strewn around the town that
is this
surprisingly
just a
have not been
collectathon?
picked up. No, there are other things you have to do in the game.
Oh my
For
gosh,
now, this
good.
is what you're doing.
This is like the intro to an MMO. You're bored to death going and getting, like, the various objects. Like, hey, how about you go and pick up these 5 flowers for me? Yeah, yeah, flowers. I like flowers, boy. Here, you're just like, let's pick up bags of gold that I can't spend on anything. Or is there a shop?
There is not a shop as far as I'm aware.
That's dumb. Why have people go and collect gold when you can't spend it?
Points.
Does this game have points?
Yes.
Where?
I don't know why it has. They show it on the stage cleared.
Yeah, I don't care.
At
Stage
least the
clear, you
combat in
got
the
like
first.
20 points.
Yeah, at least the combat in the first few stages is pretty easy. The enemies don't fight back particularly hard. You're not going to take a whole lot of damage. But the combat is not great, especially in the later stuff, because it feels more like it's rock, paper, scissors, whether you're actually going to hit someone or they're going to hit you.
Pirate life for me. Pirates, 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 pirates. By the way, the company that made this also made, it looks like the GBA version of Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. And if you've ever seen that, that is a mess. Oh no, they also did the GBA version of Gauntlet Dark Legacy. That has some of the worst audio I have ever heard in gaming. The fact that they were able to get this music to not immediately scar my ears, like, it's a shock. I don't know, I'm blown away. Drink up, me heart is your hoe. Wait, Harbus, Arcade Gauntlet Dark Legacy was so good. Actually, he makes a really good point. Actually, I went to MFF last year, Midwest Fur Fest in November, and I'm probably going again this year. Last year they had a Gauntlet Dark Legacy arcade set up. They'll probably have it there again. The arcade version is fantastic. N64, I think it was N64 or GameCube, is pretty good. GBA, utter garbage.
Like I like the Legends and Dark Legacy games on the systems like the N64, but
yeah. Yeah, the weird thing about the arcade setup is that, you know, compared to this time this year, last year they were still taking a heck of a lot of precautions with COVID and wiping down every machine between every person who played. Everybody had to wear masks. I felt relatively safe when it came to an arcade. Oh no! Sorry, Justin just showed me a funny picture and I laughed. But yeah,
okay.
Dark Legacy is a lot of fun.
Okay, so now we're into the ship section, and combat in the ship section is not great. You have to hold L or R to fire either to the left or the right, and how long you hold it determines how far it shoots.
Yeah. Honestly,
The
best ship
merchant
combat I've
vessels
had.
don't,
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
yeah, the merchant vessels don't fire particularly well, but when you start having to fight actual pirate ships, they usually have better range than you do. And they're very accurate.
By the way, the people who did the music for this version of Pirates of the Caribbean were not the same people who made the music for Gauntlet Dark Legacy GBA. So I recommend everybody just go and pop up a separate side stream, okay, separate window, open up YouTube, go and search a long play for Gauntlet Dark Legacy, open it up, cry, and close it, because it is so bad. Like, it's Shrek Cart music bad. Except maybe worse than Shrek Cart. It's bad. Per chat, by the way, yeah, Exuno slightly in the lead, Willard in second, BV in third, Kerma still lagging behind everybody a little bit, but honestly, we're very early.
Over, and I'm not sure why.
Ah. Sometimes we want to be a pirate. like more than be a ship. I don't want to be a boat.
Part of the problem with especially the ship stages, though, is finding your goal. Because these stages tend to be very big. And
is there no map?
The map is just vague, and when you're looking for a location, it'll be marked there. But when you're looking for ships, they're not located on the map, so you just have to sail around and hope you run into them.
Okay.
Like, this is the stage that's getting you used to the sailing, and they've made it this huge area. Now, you will get to areas where you see that where the wind will just blow you backwards.
Yeah.
Because you've gone to the edge of the map.
I'm glad that you kill crabs, just like in any good MMO. This is, like, yeah, I know I'm comparing this to MMOs already. You're doing useless tasks at the beginning of the game. You kill crabs. That's all this game is to me. However, yeah, just looking at the person who made the music for this, I actually really like the sound. They also did some of the audio for other games like Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. I see Alien Breed. I don't know Alien Breed. Bejeweled 3 for the DS. Yeah, I don't know how high I can put that up. How about Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing? She did the audio for that. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. One of the versions of Need for Speed Undercover. How about some of the conversions for Alien Hominid? There we go. Finally something that I know has fairly decent audio. Oh no, apparently she also did audio for some Amiga classics. That is a little terrifying. Oh, Big Nose the Caveman, yeah, Fantastic World Dizzy. The Dizzy games, I hate them because you're just a stupid egg, but the music is really good. Oh, Alistair is a he? I apologize. You're right. What the crap? Like, I scrolled back up to look at the picture, and I'm like, this is a completely different person than who I saw before. Maybe I thought Allison. Alistair, there we go. By the way, it looks like Kerma and Exuno are back on land, I believe, beating the... Did they beat the ship level?
Exuno and Willard Bradley are in the same stage. They're in stage 4. Kerma's just gotten back to stage 2.
Okay, gotcha. So one thing that I like to think, usually when you are playing a Game Boy Advance game, it's going to do a lot of hand-holding and be relatively easy early on. So restarting like Willard did, I'm not sure why Willard did.
Kerma did.
Why Kerma did? Sorry, I'm confused here. I don't know why Kerma started. Everything looks the same to me. I don't know why Kerma started over, but most of the time, you just want to go relatively fast early on in GBA games until you finally hit the wall where you start dying. In which case, slow down a little bit.
This stage, you need to find a shovel, and you need to dig up pirate treasure. The game, I don't believe, really signposts where you need to go once you've got the shovel, because you need the map, and Willard has already found the map, but not the shovel.
Okay.
Willard went into the graveyard, and there is a grave there that you need to examine that gives you the map of where you need to dig. But I don't believe Willard has picked up the shovel yet to dig the treasure up with yet.
Treasure's overrated. Like, seriously, you're a pirate. You're probably going to lose it eventually. Just leave it buried until you have killed all of the competitors, and then you get the gold.
Okay,
worry about the people first. Or, you know what? You could set a trap. Ooh, okay. I guess move the treasure like 10 feet away into a different hole, and then in the original hole, put a spike trap so that anybody who shows up and tries to dig it up, bam! Competition's dead. No need to worry about them anymore. See, you gotta think like a pirate, not like Not like a bootleg Jack Sparrow, like a real Jack Sparrow.
So yeah. Right now, I would actually put BB in the lead over Willard. Willard's got the map, but doesn't have the shovel, and the shovel's the first thing you're supposed to pick up.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. BB's in the lead because they've got the shovel, but if Willard finds the shovel, they're going to have a lot easier time because they already found the map. And the map is the hard part of this stage.
You know what? I love maps. Honestly, it's a little bit of a shame that, like, GPS is so common. I think GPS is really important and I wouldn't replace it. But at the same time, I was one of the people who was strangely good at navigating using maps.
Leslie, I have to laugh at that because Willard does do LTTV rando a lot. Willard doesn't have the shovel because he didn't go to sick kit.
Ugh. In fact, I know when I lived in Brazil, back when I was Mormon and a missionary, all of the navigation there was using maps, trying to figure out where to go. And considering that, you move to a completely different city every, between 3 and 6 months, you had to learn how to navigate pretty well. And, oh my gosh. Not only that, but navigating with maps that have been folded 1 million times and have giant holes in the middle of them because the paper is just worn out. That is a fun experience. Maps that are completely falling apart and you laminated them so that they would last a little bit longer, but it still is so bad because of how many times it's been folded. Oh my gosh. Good times. Or you're like, let's go ahead and pull out 3 different pieces of the map because of how much this has been used. It's so... I love maps. And honestly, watching movies, you would think that every map, for some reason, has been torn into pieces, and, why would they do that? But that's just how maps go. If you use a map at all, even once a week, it's going to fall apart eventually. That's just how it is, and it's great.
I love some of the names on here. Like you've got someone that's an eccentric mathematician.
I mean, what mathematician isn't eccentric? I feel like you have to be eccentric in order to get a math degree.
I have a math degree.
Like I said, you're making people play Pirates of the Caribbean. I've got a math minor. I'm only slightly eccentric. I think everybody is starting to get the map. BV has the map. Exuna already had it. What about Willard?
Willard's got the map, but not the shovel.
Okay, BV's got both map and shovel.
Yeah, I don't know if Exuno's picked up the shovel yet.
You can't dig up treasure without a shovel. What are you gonna do? I mean, if it's sand, I guess maybe you can use other things like your hands, but I've watched enough Survivor to know that if you dig in sand on a bright, sunny day, eventually you're going to get heat exhaustion and possibly actually need doctors to show up in order to help treat you. And I don't want 1,600 pirate doctors showing up to help me, okay?
Yeah. Exuno does not have the shovel as well. They have the map, and they've looked at it. BB has both, but has not looked at the map yet to see where they need to go.
Yarr!
Okay, and Willard's now picked up the shovel, so he knows exactly where this is supposed to be. So it's just going to be a matter of walking back there.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think. I need to watch the new seasons of Survivor. I love that show so much. You're having weird, really loud sounds every once in a while there, Time
Me?
Stalker. Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm not doing anything.
You know what? Maybe it's my compressor. Let me go ahead and turn that off, and we'll see if that helps. Aha! How am I going to balance my bodily humors? Ask chat? What do you mean? In what way do you want me to bounce my humors? Like,
Okay, now,
I would just
now
need
they're
a
just
good
being
couple
still.
leeches.
Ascorian says they weren't hearing the loud noises.
Okay. No, I think we're good right now. There's just little audio stuff. I'm very picky. I'm pickier than literally anybody else I know. So don't worry too much about it, Time Stalker. I'm just a picky boy.
And now the other thing about this is it's very picky where you can actually dig. He needs to come right about there. There we go.
Well,
now he just needs to dig.
if you dig like 3 feet to the right of the treasure chest, you might not find it at all. It has to be precise.
There we go. Willard is on mission 5.
Yeah. Actually, considering I have liver problems right now, one of the big health issues that we've been dealing with, yay, American healthcare. Yeah, with that, you know, my humors may be out of whack as well. Either I have too much bile or not enough bile. There's something with bile, okay?
Okay, I want to see if Willard gets hung up on this. Because it hung up a couple of our racers. They tell you that you need to push a stone out of the way to go into a cave, and that cave's on the west side. You can see it on BV's screen, even though they can't do anything with it right now.
Ah, okay.
But you can only push the stone from one side of it. If you try and push from the other side, it does nothing.
I mean, I've seen that in games before. BV, you're trying. Oh, so close. Do you have to hold a button in order to press it?
Well, they've moved it. The problem is that this isn't part of their mission yet. This is part of Willard's mission. BV still hasn't dug up the treasure. They know where the treasure's buried, but they haven't figured out how to use the shovel.
Well, okay. I mean, there's that. That one guy, 002, I do mean heat exhaustion. I do not mean brain demons. Brain demons. That's 1600. See, this is why I don't want a 1600s doctor to come and help. They'll be like, you got brain demons, have a cup of cyanide, and I'll talk to you in the morning if you live.
Yeah, Willard tried to push it from the top, and there's an invisible barrier that keeps you from moving it downward. You have to push it from the bottom so that it moves upward and out of the way. Okay. And there's no real indication that that's what you need to do with it. So he got the pushing animation, but it didn't go anywhere, so he thinks he has to do something else first.
Gotcha. Yeah, welcome to the game.
Okay, it looks like Exuno found the treasure, and BB is digging for it, so...
Do. Oh my gosh, I'm actually able to get a tiny bit of setup done early right now. Yay! This rarely happens. Do. Yeah. We're only 20 minutes in, and I have, like, half of the next match set up.
Oh, that's good.
It's a beautiful day. Who is this? Sam? Hey, my name's Sam.
What's Sam?
Say what?
Again, what character that you know completely from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
Yeah, it's Jimmy in this too. I love a good Jimmy. Oh, ow. Oh no, the British are here. Honestly, I feel like there weren't any good Pirates of the Caribbean games, but that there was so much potential. And like, seriously, with modern video game development, with modern ideas, there could be a fantastic pirate game. Still, Assassin's Creed 4, I would say, is probably the best type of pirate game outside of Monkey Island that has been made. Seriously, Black Flag is so freaking fun. Have you ever played that, Time Stalker?
No, I haven't played any of the Assassin's Creed games either.
I would say that if you ever do give a shot, the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed 4 are probably the best out there.
Okay, yeah. So Exuno and BV have both entered the caves that they need to by pushing from the direction they need to.
Yeah, there we
And
go.
Willard's
Willard J.
in now.
Bradley in the cave.
I don't know if BV has understood that those potions are items that he can use to get health back.
I mean, BB still has 2 lives left. Like, it doesn't seem super brutal for you. Okay, BB did go and get a potion.
But you have to actually use it. It's an item.
I mean, that's how potions work. You can't just pick up a potion and be like, hey, everybody, I got a potion. Oh, there are so many skulls. There's so many. Well, okay, there are like 2 skulls. No, there are quite a few skulls in here. Why? Like,
it's a pirate cave. They're trying to show that it's menacing.
It's
I don't
menacing.
actually know why.
Menacing with spikes of bone. No! Willard fell off the cliff!
Willard fell victim to the isometrics. He thought he could walk around the thing and he can't.
Now, while I would say that normally caves, aren't going to have drop-offs like that, that's not really true. There are a lot, like, caves can get very dangerous, and pirate caves, they can't exactly go and terraform their secret caves. That's not really doable unless you've got dynamite and a lot of time and a lot of pillars. No. Caves form the way that they do, and even like the safest caves that you go into will probably have some drop-offs inside of them. Be careful.
And they're coming to the realization in this that the combat with pirates is much more difficult than it is with the British soldiers.
Yeah, I actually really like going into caves. I love them.
Have you been to Timpanogos Cave before?
No, I haven't. I should sometime.
I went once. It's really kind of neat. It's a long hike up, though.
Yeah, I got fat, so hikes like that are a little bit more difficult for me to do. There was a small cave near where I grew up where you could drive very close to it. There was just a very steep, slippery climb that you had to do in order to get to the opening of the cave. But it's relatively deep, and it's not really until you're about a good 20 minutes into it that there's the big drop-off. And we've never gone deeper than that, just found the first drop-off in there. Unfortunately, because it isn't protected or anything, there's a lot of graffiti inside there, so it's like, hey, you want to go to the white trash cave? Yeah, let's go there.
Paul Kitsune's asking in chat, he said, what are the odds they'll reach Mission 9? And I sure hope they do. Because I want to show off the platforming in Mission 9. It's absolutely stupid.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. There was another cave relatively close to where I grew up that it's about a 3-hour hike in order to get there. You actually have to use ropes in some cases in order to avoid falling down. And then there's they actually put up a grate as well as a locked door so that, you have to have a guide to get in there. Or I guess somebody who's, decent enough at picking locks. But guide. You have to have a guide in order to get there. And that one is beautiful. It's the White Rocks Cave. It has some of the best formations I've ever seen.
Where is that located at?
I'm trying to think. Let me look it up. Because while I've been there 2 or 3 times, I don't remember how to get there. The fact that they have it locked and unavailable to the public means that it, There's no graffiti inside. There's a tiny bit of damage to a couple of the formations from early on, but in most cases, the formations have not really been touched. If people had, in general, they recommend, don't touch these with your hands. They have a whole formation in there that they call the organ room, which is all of these little, very thin stalactites that you can actually whack just very gently with like a stick or a rock, and they all play a slightly different tune. You can actually very clearly hear the resonation from them. It's so cool. Chat, this is supposed to be Jack Sparrow. Indeed, this is Jack Sparrow.
It's legally distinct Jack Sparrow.
Maybe it's illegally distinct.
BV walked off the ledge, and that was their last life.
Oh, he looks so sad. Oh, he broke his neck.
Oh, I love what Headmates say. This is the Jack we have at home.
It's true. Yeah, the game technically started development before the movie was cast, or maybe they didn't know if they could get the rights. I think you said a little bit about like why Jack Sparrow is different in this game, but
that was Roar who said that.
Fine, Mr. Roar, Blasphemous Roar, 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 roar. I come in and give facts, and then I disappear, and I never shut. And I just leave my people confused because I'm Blasphemous Roar.
I swear, bro, sent you. You keep beetle-ing me, and I'll keep popping in and leaving.
Well, that's okay. We couldn't even hear more than 3/4 of the words that you said, so that's cool.
Okay, so Ignuno is also through that mission, and now we're back to water. And this one's easy if they pay attention to the map. If they look up the map, it'll tell them exactly where to go, and they don't have to do anything else.
Where's the map?
It's in their menu. They have to pull up the menu and look at the map. Or actually, no, I think this one also you can just pull it up. But they have a map, and they're supposed to be following it, and that's where they need to go, is right there.
Well, I mean nope, go back. I mean, if you're on fire, it's a little bit harder to go where you're supposed. Oh, there we go. Willard J. Bradley, congratulations, mission completos. Yeah. I believe Willard is in the lead then.
Yes, well, Willard's in the lead, Exynos in second, BB's in third right now, and Kerma is now right behind despite their reset.
So what are the stakes with this match? How many points do the players have?
This is a 5-point match.
So somebody will be eliminated from this tournament due to this game here.
Yes.
Honestly, I feel like this game, even though it is a little bit janky and weird, it still is pretty straightforward in what it's trying to get you to do. Mostly it's just, take the time to actually pay attention to the clues and the information that's available to you, and you will make more progress. It doesn't seem super brutal. We did get one game over on BV's screen, but I think that BV just hasn't been using the healing potions or really being careful in that regard.
Yeah. Now, Willard has the pistol, and now has bullets for said pistol. But you can only use the pistol if you don't activate the enemy first. If you activate the enemy, you automatically draw your sword. If you've drawn your pistol first and the enemy activates, you can still shoot them.
I mean, that sort of makes sense, considering that, you don't really... as soon as the sword is out, if you go to reach for a pistol, they're probably just going to charge you and stab you through the neck, There's no way you can defend yourself. As it turns out, one of the scariest things that can happen is somebody with a sharp object yelling and charging you, and that will cause you to panic. You can't grab your pistol in time. You're dead. Bam! Sword through the neck.
Yeah, and the soldiers in this town are more competent than the ones in the last one. I mean, those ones aren't, but some of them have multiple hits that they can take. They have better sword fighting, and so you have to kind of avoid some of these soldiers to get where you need to go.
One thing that I do want to point out as well is that in this game you collect bullets. Bullets were not a thing.
Yeah, they were little balls.
Yeah, you had to like put the powder in, you had to put the fluffy thing in, you had to put the bullet in, make sure that everything is all compact and stuff, and then you shoot. And so, like, yeah, if somebody has a sword and you are not already prepared to shoot, just pull out your sword.
Yeah. Both BB and Kerma finally gotten through to mission 6.
Okay, people are saying, yeah, someone said the wadding. That's the fluffy stuff that I mentioned, the wadding. Okay, you need to put the wadding in there. Do you know why? I don't.
KM Lone Mouseville, this is Pirates of the Caribbean with totally Jack Sparrow.
Yeah,
and that's
look,
it.
I got a rifle shooting merit badge. I did not get a musket shooting merit badge back when I was in the Boy Scouts, okay? I don't know how to do muskets.
Okay, now we're into the fact that we're fighting in the water the British fleet, and these ships shoot fairly accurately, so it's going to be a lot harder to take out ships that you need to, especially with how finicky shooting in this is. I think I game overed on this stage like 6 times playing it.
Huh. Yeah. Okay, so the level that Willard J. Bradley is on is currently in the lead.
Yes.
Exuno's in second. I'm not sure.
Kerma's in third, I think, because they are now sailing to the new location.
And Beevy's in fourth. And let me just say, I'm glad that you're keeping track of what's happening and not me. Because holy crap, I have no idea.
And now BB's in the same stage Kerma's in, so...
Yay!
I love how if you lose a life, your ship just automatically rebuilds.
I mean, that's really convenient. I wish I had a ship that did that, you know? The Black Pearl definitely isn't as fancy looking as it was in the movie, but whatever. This is pre-movie.
That's not the Black Pearl, though. Remember, Jack was thrown off the Black Pearl.
Okay, so which ship is this?
This is just some random ship he commandeered.
Ah, rando ship. Okay, I gotcha. It's a relation ship. That wasn't even a good joke. It's fine. You don't have... Yeah, I think that everybody has figured out a lot of the basics here. And again, one thing that I recommend when people are playing in Kusog7ande, think about sort of like the difficulty of each level that you get to, especially when it comes to GBA. A lot of the times, the early levels that you're going to be playing are a lot more straightforward and easy to get through than later levels. So, like, honestly, just figuring out what the level wants you to do, blasting through it, getting to the next levels, rushing until the game starts punishing you for rushing. That's what you want to do. And
Willard got through that ship stage with no problem. Like, they lost 1 life. I'm honestly impressed.
Yeah, that was very, very fast. Now, even though it looks like all of the players, except for Exuno, are on the same stage, that is not true. These are very distinct towns from each other. How can you tell? Because...
You can't.
You can't, but they are. Maybe, like, not even the soldiers are very different.
No, they're not.
My freaking crap. I don't know. Game developers, if you're watching this, please make your levels look different. If not for, like, the sake of, if not for your sake, then for mine, okay? When we race a game, I want to be able to, like, look at a game and be like, yep, they're on different levels.
Okay, so Exuno figured out how to use the pistol.
Okay.
It's still problematic because aiming is not as accurate as you'd like it to be. You kind of rotate in 8s.
Art assets are expensive. Sometimes you don't got the money. Literally, this is a Disney game. If you don't have the money, then what's wrong with you?
Okay, so Willard has gotten into the pirate cave for mission 9, and this is where the game gets stupid. Because you have to platform over pits, and now remember how bad the jumping is in this game. These pit jumps are pretty much pixel perfect.
Okay.
Like, you have to get a running start and jump across the pit, and if you don't hit the pit at the exact edge, you're gonna miss and fall down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that if you do not have the budget to make graphics that look significantly different, then do a palette swap, okay? It's not that hard. Make it look like it's sunset, okay? Just change the colors a little bit. Guess what? You're probably not gonna pay anybody more. Like, I could do it in probably 10 minutes, okay? And you better be able to pay me for 10 minutes worth of work to do a palette swap.
And he didn't get right to the edge, so down he goes.
Oh no!
You have to literally go down to that little outcropping and jump over.
Oh no, sad Jack Sparrow on Willard's screen. Wait, when you select continue, it makes a monkey noise at you? Why does a monkey yell at you? I don't get this game.
I think it's because of, like, the monkey from the first movie.
But the movie wasn't out! They don't even have Jack Sparrow from the first movie. But they have the monkey? And what monkey? I'm trying to, like, I don't recall a monkey from Black Pearl.
We named the monkey Jack.
Oh, yeah, that monkey. That's right. I think it's just that, like, if you have a pirate game, you can expect a monkey. That's probably why they have a monkey sound.
And Exuno is dealing with the ship combat. Let's see if they do better with it.
Yeah, like...
And I did as well.
Like, developers, I know that you can't go... Like, water doesn't really change color too much, but you can change it to look more like a sunset, okay? Like, give it a little bit more of a pinkish, dim hue. See? That takes, like, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Give it a shot.
Kerma in the match room is saying that he's enjoying this game, so that's good.
Honestly, I would say that, like, if you were wanting Johnny Depp, you would be very disappointed in this game. But if you wanted a pirate game, you've got a pirate game.
It's still a lot of just go get this item and then go to the next area and go get this item. Combat's very uninspired. The ship combat is hard to control.
You don't always need something that completely reinvents the wheel. Like, if you're going to be making a shovelware game, maybe try to keep things at least interesting. But, yeah, like, whatever. Make a game that feels about correct in the world that you're using, and when you have, like, a very small budget because Disney doesn't pay you enough money to actually have more graphics, you do what you gotta do. And I'd say if there are any failures with the game in it feeling uninspired, it was probably more of a development time management issue. You can blame management for a game not being extremely innovative.
Yeah. Willard is still trying to figure out the jumping. I think Exuno just got past the Mission 8, and BB is in Mission 8 right now.
Yeah.
BB game overed in Mission 8 again, so... But yeah, this jump is really obnoxious. And then later on, you have to do platforming over spikes in the same cave, and it's like 3 jumps right in a row.
Just floated to the port. You can be done with the stage right there.
No, this one you have to destroy the other ships.
Well, okay, never mind. I don't know. They all look the same to me. So, what is the current order for people here? I have no idea.
Willard is in first, Exuno's second, Eevee's in third, and Kerma's in fourth.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Cool.
Now, BB's looking at the map and seeing that X, but that X is from the prior ship stage, so it's not helping them.
Really?
They didn't remove
Why is it there?
I don't know.
Well.
Redomiford also, I'm going to watch Willard and Exuno because they're both in the same stage. They're in Mission 9.
Yeah, Redomiford...
If either of them can make that jump, that's going to be huge.
Yeah, for those who are watching on a VOD later, Redomiford was commenting that BV and Kerma are the ones to watch. And yeah, like there could easily be a place swap between those two. But Willard and Exuno are both pretty close to each other. Like, it's a race between first and second, and a race between third and fourth. And considering that fourth gets eliminated from Kusog7ande during this match, it actually matters a great deal. Kerma could have a comeback depending on how he is able to fight these other ships.
I mean, so could BV. Both of them are in the stage prior to the one that Willard and Exuno are in. And if anybody figures that jump out to how precise it is, they're in good shape because they'll take the lead easily.
So basically, first place, anybody could move to first place at this point. Yeah.
This area is really bad, so if you can't figure out exactly what you need to do with your jumping, you're going to be stuck.
Okay.
And if it comes to it, it's going to be who got to this jump first, which will be Willard.
Willard!
Yeah, I got over this jump. There you go. You have to do kind of like the Diddy Kong thing where you go off the edge and then jump.
Okay. So you got to use a little bit of your coyote time, in essence.
Yes.
That's a little frustrating. That's actually kind of very frustrating. That's... I don't like pixel perfect jumps. And while that probably isn't pixel perfect, it still makes it feel like you're having to cheat the game a little bit in order to make that jump.
It's pretty much pixel perfect. If you don't come at it with full momentum, and if you don't hit it at the exact right spot, you're not making it. And then you have to do like 3 of them in a row coming up.
Oh no. Well, Willard only has 1 extra life, so that's a bit of a concern. He can die once, but 2 deaths will be starting this stage over. Exuno is onto the stage, like this cave section as well. It looks like BV is going to have to go through town and then get to the cave. BV will be catching up possibly very soon.
Here we go. He made 1.
Kerma is through as well.
Made 2. Oh, there's more than 3. Oh, down he goes.
Yeah, Willard. You like the game now, huh? Actually, Willard isn't the one who commented that he liked the game. It was...
Oh, and there's extra life at the end. Yeah.
I mean, that is good that they gave you an extra life for being able to do all those jumps. Woo! Yeah, you know what? If you are going to be going through a cave system with deadly pirates in it, take your time. Just build a bridge.
I'm kind of amazed that Willard's getting through this cave without shooting some of these pirates, because he's gotten the sword combat down really well.
I mean, considering that the sword is always reliable and you only have a limited number of bullets,
Yes, but the thing is that
oh jeez.
the pirates get a lot better, and using the bullets though also takes out some of them so you don't get ganged up on.
Willard though is also using the health potions.
Oh yeah, Willard has
That's a
realized
huge
which
difference,
potion
yeah.
does what. The green one is a small health refill, and the orange one is a full health refill. And Willard has used those to great effect.
Yeah, you like. This isn't an RPG, everybody. Okay, you're not going to be playing this in 20 hours thinking, "Hey, good thing I didn't use my potions back in cave number 5. This is Kusog7ande. Use your items. If you've got collectibles that are going to give you health back, you better be using them."
Yeah, Willard has figured out how to do the jumps though, and is now doing them fairly consistently.
Yeah, that is great.
Oh, and see, the pirates start shooting at you too. So the sword doesn't always work for you.
Oh no. Get the coins, jump the cliff, get the coins, and go over there. Go. Ugh.
Oof. And Exuno game's over.
No! Exuno! Well, that actually really opens up the possibility.
Kerma's reached the jump. Kerma's reached the jump, so they're in second. I don't believe Exuno ever reached this jump.
Yeah, some people are commenting that Exuno possibly took an intentional game over.
That might be.
And that is fair. Yeah, big question is Kerma going to be able to make this jump? Did Exuno make it here? I
don't think Exuno ever made it to the jump, so I think that Kerma is actually in second, having reached the first jump.
Yeah, Exuno's starting to get in a bit of the danger zone currently. Oh, other people are saying that Exuno did make it to the jump, but didn't actually make the jump.
Okay, so then Exuno would be in second because they got here first.
Kerma is looking around to see if there's anything else, but there's a very clear arrow saying go this way. And there we go.
He made the jump. Good.
Kerma is
So
in
Kerma's
second.
second.
Now, BV could potentially pass Exuno if BV gets to the jump and makes it. That will be Exuno moving from second to fourth due to that jump.
Yep.
Okay, and BV is in the cave. We'll have to see how BV does. Now, Kerma will be getting to the chain jumps in just a little bit. They're not good.
Kerma got that very fast.
Yeah.
Like, it took Willard a few tries to figure out what to do. Kerma got it on his second try.
I think Kerma died twice.
I thought he only had one extra life getting there. I think he got it on his second try. Either way, he got it before his first game over on it.
Yeah, not getting your game over on that jump, that's usually a good thing. Oh, sad BV. Chad is saying he died three times.
Okay,
Yeah,
I thought he only had one life at the jump, so. Oh no! Willard!
Willard! Spikes are deadly! You don't want to fall on a spike! Jeez. Da 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 da. Well, we are on the last 10 minutes.
Willard is a little lost.
I mean, caves aren't always straightforward. This is another thing. Caves are not made with the thought of letting humans get out very easily. Oh, there we go. Willard is through. 0 lives left, but it might not matter.
It won't matter. And Kerma made the chain jumps.
Oh my
Lost
gosh,
one
Kerma
life,
is
but
through the
got
chain jumps. Willard
Yeah.
still holding the lead. Kerma could potentially pass him up. BV back into the cave. No lives, but yeah, this could be a game over pretty quickly. Exuno getting a game over. Back to the beginning of this stage. Exuno is still in third. Really, it's between BV and Exuno. If one of them can get past the jump, then that will be a solid third place. If neither does, Exuno takes third.
Yep.
Yeah, and chat is pointing out Exuno did not make it.
BV jumped just a second too early. They almost had it.
Oh, no!
And Willard is back to sailing again.
This music is way too calm. I love it. So good.
Yeah, I'm keeping a very close eye on BB and Exuno to see if either of them can make that jump and make progress. Because right now it's Willard in first, Kerma in second, and by a decent margin for both.
Oh, yeah. Yarr! Mighty pirates! Oh my gosh. There was a strange amount of bootleg stuff regarding the first Pirates of the Caribbean game, or movie, whatever. I remember one of our roommates bought this thing that, I think it was a toy gun, and the title on it was Mighty Pirates, but the I in Mighty was a 1, so we always called it M1 Giddy Pirates. And it had, like, I still remember some of the phrases on it. It said, it is super and strong to kill the wounded dint. It is deep to is liked by children. Yarr!
Yeah, unfortunately there isn't a lot of musical variation, but at least none of the music is, like, painful in this game. You have, like, 4 songs. You have On the Sea, you have In Town, you have Out in the Open, and you have In the Caves. BV made the jump! Nice!
Yay! Let me see if I can find an image of this M1 Giddy Pirates. It keeps asking if I mean Mighty Pirates. I do not. I mean specifically M1 Giddy.
And Exuno made the jump, so now we've got a tight race between these two.
Nice!
Oh. Then Exuno backed off a ledge. Okay, BV's reached the spikes first. And Exuno falling off that ledge hurt because they had to make the jump again and couldn't do it.
That
Alright, BV made the chain jumps.
So BV is in a solid third. Exuno currently in danger for getting eliminated from Kusog7ande. Now, Exuno can possibly pass BV, but BV has to make mistakes and Exuno has to hurry.
Yes.
I do see Exuno like being really careful to not aggro too many of the pirates here. If he does aggro them, he just deals with them ASAP and moves on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, making those chain jumps really solidified their third place.
Yeah.
Because that's going to make them a lot of progress right now that Exuno has to make up.
I love it. I love it. It's so fun.
Oh, and Kerma missed the jump there, but they're still in third for now. BB could actually catch Kerma in this. With Kerma not making that jump, if BB can make it, they will move into second.
Yeah, by the way, this is going to be, however this turns out, Kerma or Willard J. Bradley, between those two, they received the fewest votes in the prediction. And so that's going to be a huge upset for all of you BV and Exuno fans out there. But at the same time, I love, like, having some of the newer players, the ones that maybe weren't expected to do well. I love when they just blow the game out of the park, knock the ball out of the park. They do good. They do a good job.
Well, BB's currently trying to make it to where Kerma was before the game over, and they're on their last life, and I don't know if they've used all their potions or not. Oh no!
Well, doesn't matter. They're dead.
So that puts them in third. But Exuno could catch up.
Exuno could do this. Exuno is trying to inch up and do the jump like that, and did.
There you go. I didn't know you could do that without doing the running start, because I thought your momentum was not enough, but apparently you can make that gap if you inch to it.
So,
and that's good for Exuno. He's got 2 minutes. He's got to go. I don't know that he realizes he's got to go, but he's got to make those chain jumps. And
I mean, all you really want to do in the final 2 minutes is make sure that you get a little bit of progress. Considering that Exuno only has 1 extra life, though, that is a death right there.
Oof.
Yeah, you still get to do a little sword fighting. If you can kill these pirates and get a little bit more progress, then that is really what you want to do yourself. You do not know where the other players made it. You're just trying to pass your own personal best. So at this point, is it still Willard in first, or is it Kerma?
Yeah. No, Kerma's still in Mission 9. Kerma made it to the end of Mission 9, but died on last jump.
Oh no. Okay, so we're pretty solidly Willard in first, Kerma in second, BV currently in third, Exuno currently in fourth. We could potentially have a very, very last-minute change, though there might not be time for this due to all of the menuing that Exuno has to do. Game over! That locks it!
Yeah, that's gonna lock it. Willard in first, Kerma second, BV third, Exuno fourth. What a match.
Let's let the last few seconds wind up here. Yeah, this was surprisingly close. But you never really know how the players are going to do. Game Boy Advance, isometric platformers, not exactly a common genre in Kusog7ande. But there we go.
I tried to use a potion, but he did it while in the dying animation. It gave him the health, but he still died.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and invite Willard to come and chat. You should let the players know how they did.
Real quick,
yeah.
Watching your screen for a moment. For the best password.
For the best password? What? I don't even know what's going on anymore. Blasphemous Roar just comes in, says really weird stuff, and then leaves. So, yeah, it looks like Willard J. Bradley. Hello there, Willard, and congratulations, you took the victory. Followed by Kerma, BV, and finally Exuno taken fourth here. Great job. You just managed to really get through and make consistent progress. Oh, geez.
How do you shoot the gun? I just wanted to shoot the gun.
You have to use the attack button when you're not in combat.
Ah. Of course.
BB explained it in there. You have to be out of combat to use the gun, and then you're stuck in the place that you can aim.
Gotcha. Okay. So if you just want to pick off some enemies from afar, yeah. This was actually a fun game. I actually really enjoyed this. It was it definitely had that GBA vibe, and it was fairly easy until the platforming section. Then I started sweating when I was like dropping game overs like crazy.
Yeah, I think that, like, the place with all of the very difficult jumps, that was extremely rough. Oh, yeah, Xerno, thank you for showing off an adorable child on screen. Congratulations to Tom and Yvonne. Always a nice little sentiment there. Bugaboo is asking the dumb question in chat, who names their baby Tom and Yvonne? I don't know, but sometimes you just gotta give two names with an and in between. Oh, yeah, like, the gun, I think, is the one big thing that you didn't figure out, but otherwise you got really consistent at the sword fighting. That was cool.
you were impressed. You want to know where you impressed me the most was mission 8. You absolutely demolished that mission. I couldn't get through it I took 4 game overs before I got through it.
Which one was that? Was that the scary platformer one?
No, that was the ship mission where you're fighting British Navy, and they kept killing me faster than I could hit them because they had better range.
Let's just say I had a little experience playing Sea of Thieves recently with some buds, so I was ready.
Oh, I love it. I forgot about Sea of Thieves. I actually haven't. I've only played like a little bit of that by myself, and by a little bit, I mean I went out on a boat and I was like, this would probably be better with other people, and I turned it off.
It is, yeah. It's definitely better with like a party of 3.
Yeah, maybe one day I'll get some people to rope me into that. Yeah, not right now though. We don't have time. I was thinking like my favorite pirate game has to be Assassin's Creed 4. I love it. It's so good. Have you played that, Willard?
I have not played that. I've only played like 1, 2, and Brotherhood, and then I stopped because they got a little samey to me. But I've heard good things about that one.
Fantastic. Samey, like Assassin's Creed 3, nah. Assassin's Creed 4,
so
fantastic.
Going back and thinking about how 1 played, I was like, this is just the same game, just like copy it and paste it over and over. But yeah, Brotherhood was really good. Like I think I stopped on a really good one though, because that one was a lot of fun. But
I would say that I like Black Flag a little bit more than Brotherhood personally.
Oh.
Yeah, you say that they all got samey. Literally, the next one maybe was a tiny bit samey, and then the one after that was completely different. So it's like the opposite of samey, Willard.
I stopped after Brotherhood.
Well, I stopped after Brotherhood. I don't like pirates.
I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth. I don't appreciate it.
I am. Anyways, I would recommend that if you get a chance. I love that game so much. I wonder how it's aged. I don't know. I might find out one day.
Did you enjoy the game, Willard?
I did. It definitely had that GBA vibe, like with the music and everything. And a lot of the levels, I felt like I was losing time, just like running around trying to figure out what I missed. Because a lot of it was like, don't just go straight to the thing. You have to go to a thing and then go straight to the thing.
I saw that in mission 4 when you went and got the map, even though they told you needed to get the shovel, and then you didn't realize that you couldn't dig without the shovel.
I was walking to the shovel spot, and I was like, I probably need some sort of shovel. What I was wondering is how I went and pushed the block, and it said, man, this block's too heavy. So I was like, okay, well, they would just tell me that unless it meant that I need to go find like the power gloves or something. And then I leave and come back, and the block's just moved already. And I'm like,
yeah, I saw that, but the thing is everybody else figured out the block that you had to push it from the other side, because you can't push it the one direction.
Why did it move on its own?
I don't know why it moved on its own.
You got lucky.
That me, but literally, you can't push it from the top. You have to push it from the bottom to move it out of the way.
I definitely gave up on it too. I was, after playing games like La Milana, like I see text like that, and I assume it exists for a reason, but no, it was literally just my character whining. That was it.
That's hilarious. I love it.
Well, congratulations.
Seriously, great job. You knocked this out of the park. I gotta ask, are you streaming anything over at your channel? Are you doing any awesome games or less than awesome games? We love both here.
Like currently right now, or just in general?
Like not right this moment, but in general on your stream, yeah.
I mean, I'm doing lots of randomizers. I do tons of Zelda randomizers. I'm gonna be doing Dark Souls rando today later, and then I'm gonna check out a Aria of Sorrow rando at some point. That's the Castlevania Game Boy Advance one. So
I've played Aria of Sorrow Rando. It's actually rather fun.
I've heard good things. I only recently played through that and all the other GBA Castlevanias like earlier this year.
We had a thing where we had a bunch of different randomizers in the shuffler, and so we were doing those in and out, and some of them were really bad. Like there was, I believe it was Terranigma Rando, where nothing was in English, so you couldn't understand.
I tried one of those, and I had no idea what was going on. Like, I played through the game, and I was like, oh, there's a rando for this. I wonder what's... I have no idea what's happening.
Surprisingly, one of them that I thought was kind of neat, even though it was hard, was the Castlevania 2 rando. That one's weird, but it's...
Honestly, that could work out. That could be interesting. Huh.
It was fun to learn.
A buddy of mine does a bunch of shuffler stuff, and he said to not touch... He's had issues with the Castlevania 3 one, because it's like an entrance shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
And he's had situations where it like just puts you in a forever loop. Like, you just keep looping to the same level over and over again.
Well, that
really
means a
bad
few
were the-
bugs worked out of it then.
Yeah, the ones I found really bad were the Dragon Quest ones, because just sometimes you end up in a situation where you're surrounded by poison.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
That's bad. In fact, another one I need to try out is the Crystallis Rando. I've been hearing good things about that one.
I haven't tried that one yet.
I only recently played that earlier this year as well, and I got really mad at it, but, you know. Also, another good one to try, I highly recommend if you're looking for randos, Mystic Quest. I didn't really care for the vanilla game when I played it last year, but the randomizer is great. And if you know where all the stuff is, they usually take like maybe an hour to 90 minutes to complete, and the tunes are great.
Well, that's really good to know.
Check it out.
think that we gotta move on, though. Thank you so much, Willard J. Bradley. Thank you, Time Stalker, for giving out this game. It's always fun to go through a game that I personally have never seen. Probably not a game that I'll go play later on, but at the same time, it wasn't quite as bad as a GBA Pirates of the Caribbean game could have been.
All right, well, thanks for having me, bro.
All right, take care, both of you. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Well, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and run a quick ad. I got to stand up for a second. We will be right back after this ad, so see you in a minute.
Why does he keep leaving himself vulnerable? Why does he keep standing up in the middle of the ad breaks, knowing that I've been having a predilection for breaking in and saying things? He'll never know. And yet, foolishly,
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Kusog7ande, the Bad Video Game Tournament. Kusog7ande here, just wanting to thank everybody who has subscribed and followed. I see Bookworm recently subscribing. Thank you so much. All of that helps to keep the stream going. Remember, Kusog7ande, cheaper than Disney Plus, sort of.